What's going on, guys? It's Taz with Two Wheel Toys and Tandt Trading. We got a quick how-to video today. I have a 2012 KTM 350 XCFW. I'm going to be rebuilding the front brakes on completely. We're going to do the master cylinder. We're going to obviously bleed the fluid, and we're going to do the caliper as well. I have all the parts over there. We've got all balls rebuild kits and everything, and I'll just kind of show you how to do it very quickly. And another noteworthy thing very quick, I don't wear red sweatshirts 24/7. No one commented on it, but I happened to notice almost every single video I've got a red sweatshirt on. I have a lot of red sweatshirts. I don't wear the same shit over and over again. But anyway, completely off topic. I'll go over the parts real quick and I'll just show you how to do it. I mean, it's pretty simple. People just get all scared to take apart brake system because, oh, I'll get air in it, blah, blah, blah. Not that big of a deal. I'll show you how to do it and you can do it yourself at home. So here we go. So here are the two kits I got. This is going to be for the master cylinder, and then this is going to be for the front caliper. And so for the master cylinder, very simple. Obviously take the little screws out of here, get that open just so that you can bleed it and whatnot. Take the lever off, and then you've got that little clip ring in there. So you're gonna have to pull that clip ring out. Now behind that is all spring loaded. So everything from the inside is going to all come out. And then you're going to have this little piece with this little spring on the back of it. And yeah, all of that'll come out. So once you got that little clip out, you'll grab your plunger. It's gonna obviously drain all the fluid out, and that is gonna be what you're replacing for the front master cylinder. Now, kind of the only thing that's noteworthy, putting it all back together, make sure you do not get any brake clean or anything on these little O-rings. Don't clean this or anything. Get it out of the plastic and put it directly in the bike. Maybe put a little bit of grease on it just so it slides in there correctly. Now over here, just get the inside of this as clean as possible. You can spray brake clean or whatever in there. There's really no seals that are going to get messed up. So just clean that out. Make sure there's no burrs or anything like that. And then it's all reverse. Put this little guy, put the little spring, pop it on there. It will stick. So make sure that it's actually on, well, make sure it's on there far enough. Easiest way to get this little rubber seal in here, it's got a little indentation. If you try and push it in, it like pops out one side, then pops the other side, pops this side. Get you a socket that's about the same size, and then put it in there and literally just push it in by hand and it'll pop right in. Then you're gonna throw your lever back on. You're gonna try not to drop a bunch of stuff on the floor. That's probably a positive. And make sure you clean this off with like a wire brush. Make sure you get this little spring. This little spring sits in here just as a, I don't know, an extra little spring back. So don't forget about that. And yeah. All right, so now we're gonna do the front caliper. Front caliper is pretty easy with some techniques. You just need some air pressure. Pop the suckers out. Anyway, not very hard. Literally all you need is a 12 to take your brake line off, and then a 10 and, you know, a little pick. Go ahead and get that apart. I just have that off, and pull your caliper off. Pull your brake line off. The kit comes with new copper washers, so don't really worry about those. Then you're going to pull your brake pads completely out. This over to my vise, but of course I'm like trying to get this on video. So instead of me trying to clean my hands, I guess I'll move over here. That's easy enough. I'm just... The hell? She's a squeaker. What the hell? Anyway, can you still see? There you go. All right, so we're gonna take the brake pads out. And then you can pop these apart if you want to. I normally pop them apart just so that you can, sorry, I don't even know if you can see me, so that you can read grease inside of here, because this slides back and forth when the pads wear out. So now you're gonna go get your air compressor, and I'm literally just gonna take some compressed air and pop these suckers out, and they're gonna go flying. But that's the easiest way to do it. And it's kind of a mess, so just be prepared. So go ahead and clean up the caliper, and then we're about to send these pistons for a ride. Like I said, go get you some compressed air, and now these suckers are gonna go flying, so just prepare yourself and watch where they go. There. Yep, all right, so they came out just fine. Gotta go grab them. I found one. The other one's close by. Let's go for a search. Look at my Supermoto looking all damn good, boy. And then I got, this thing will be done today. I gotta do the springs yet. They should be here any minute, actually. Supermoto, or the mini Supermoto's badass too. Who the hell? This is the only negative to doing that technique. I thought I literally watched him go the same way. But, all right, so give me a second. Let me find that. It's probably like right in my face somewhere. Oh, I'm making a mess. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm in trouble. I'm stuck here. Knocked over the skateboard. All right, I need to stop carrying this tripod around. Anyway, let me look for that. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It was literally right in my face, under those tires. Oh, let me throw it on the floor again. That'll work. No, it was literally right in my face over there. So anyway, pistons you can reuse. Some kits come with pistons, some don't. Just clean them off. Now the seals you're actually replacing are the seals that are inside here. There's one thinner one and there's one thicker one. Thicker one goes in the back, thinner one goes in the front. Always use grease when you're putting these together. Again, don't go crazy with the grease because grease attracts dust and dirt. So just get a little bit of grease so that it slides in there correctly and doesn't get caught and nick the seals or anything like that. So now, there you go. Pop one of those out. 2 picks is preferred because you can kind of squeeze it together, but I don't know, I'm using my finger right now. It seems to be working pretty good. And when I'm recording a video, I don't like to go walk over to my toolbox and you guys, well, where the hell did he go? Actually, I'm really close to the camera right now. You're probably not even looking at the caliper and you're probably looking at my freaking face. Yeah, did you? Sorry, guys. I'm learning here. Figuring it out, slowly but surely. Sorry, I had to walk off camera to do that one. I had to focus. Anyway, obviously clean it. Another thing, after you clean this and you're putting these seals in, make sure you don't have any residual brake clean in here because it will expand these seals and then your seals won't seal correctly. And every little rubber piece that you got to put through there, just put some grease on it and slide it in. There's no special way to do it. Little ledge needs to go over, you know, super easy. Anyway. And throwing them in is easy enough. Just go ahead and lube it up a little bit and slowly push it in. What the hell, dude? Every single thing I do on camera is a pain. The other one slid right in. Okay, so now this piece is gonna go this way. These are kind of a pain in the ass to push through here. But anyway. Alright, so I got the caliper back on the bike. On the little pin, put a little bit of grease. Make sure you get your little keepers back in there. On these 2 pins, a little bit of grease, nothing crazy. To bleed the brakes, 8mm. Obviously, this is going to be empty, and the master cylinder is going to be empty. So if you want to sit here and pump, hold, crack, pump, hold, crack, you can do that. It will work. It's just going to take forever. I have a vacuum bleeder. I would definitely suggest getting one of these if you do this a lot because it makes life a hell of a lot easier. After you use the vacuum bleeder, though, make sure that you crack it once or twice, just normal. It gets any extra air bubbles or anything out. Anyway, so I'm gonna bleed these brakes real quick. It's probably gonna be loud and obnoxious because my air compressor is gonna go off. So you can either use a syringe and push the fluid up backwards if you have any air bubbles or whatever. You can sit here and pump, crack it, pump, crack it. This one's still being a little bit of a pain in the ass after I even did the vacuum bleed. I did the syringe and I sat here and pumped it. It's still a little bit spongy. So what I'm going to do is leave this, just, hold something or use something to hold the brake on, and then leave it for a few hours. It'll have the air bubbles. They'll go up, and then bleed it again after you let it sit for a while. But that's just a trick I learned long time ago, and it actually works pretty damn good. All right, so I let it sit for a while with the zip tie on the front brake, holding it with some pressure, put the headlight on, tail light on. That's just, I've been putting a street legal kit on it and doing stuff around the shop. And after a few hours, it worked wonderfully. Now it is not spongy at all. It's nice and firm, works like it should. Got new fluid in it, bled it out. And yeah, this is going to be the same on pretty much any KTM, any Brembo setup. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Kind of the same with the rear brakes. Same premise. It's basically the same exact thing. So anyway, there you go. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments section. If there's anything that you guys would specifically like to know how to do on a bike or a specific bike, I actually get so many freaking bikes in here, it's not even funny. So I can make just about any videos y'all want. You want more pit bike stuff? Great. You want some more Harley stuff? Great. If you want some more car and truck stuff, old school bikes and old school Blazers and Corvette, whatever. I can do that too. So anyway, here we go. We're done with that. And yeah, thanks for watching.